Welcome back. We often recognize athletes for their play on the court, but most athletes finish their playing career in college. However, for NAU volleyball star Janae Vander Ploeg, she has the capability to be a part of the few who are able to continue their playing career. Sports reporter Austin Davis searches the question of whether volleyball is just a game for the MVP or if it is a way of life. Check it out.
Vander Ploeg, MVP, All-American, All-Region First Team, and 5-time Big Sky Player of the Week, NAU Volleyball's Janae Vander Ploeg has already etched her name in the history books. With over 4,800 attacks, a 3.67 career kill average, and more than 1,600 kills, over 500 of those coming from her senior season alone, Vander Ploeg is often considered one of the greatest athletes to step foot on NAU's campus. And it all began in her home state of Colorado.
Let's go from where it all started, your family. How competitive is your family, would you say?
We are extremely competitive. My brothers never let me win when we were younger. We'd play basketball out in our driveway, and there'd be times where I'd run inside screaming, telling my parents that my brothers were cheating. And I wasn't the best loser when I was younger, but my brothers are the reason I'm so competitive now, because they never let me win in Super Smash Bros, in soccer, in basketball. Everything we tried, they always had to beat me.
At what age did you start playing volleyball?
I played in 5th grade.
Did you fall in love with the game there?
Yeah, I think I was playing with all my best friends, so it made it really easy to love it from the start because I was just hanging out with my friends after school. And then it turned into more of, oh, this is actually really fun and I really enjoy it, and the whole game is something I love and something I want to keep doing. And that's where I realized I still wanted to play and wanted to play in high school and hopefully play in college.
Vander Ploeg would accept a spot on the NAU volleyball team in the fall of 2012, morphing into an influential member of Ken Murphy's roster throughout her entire career.
You know, when you saw that positive energy in our team this year, I think a lot of that came from her, just her personality and the fact that players liked playing with her.
She's probably one of the best people that I've ever played with. She's so humble but also very competitive, and it's probably the best environment to be around when I'm on the court.
Obviously it was challenging, it was hard sometimes, but it was always fun, and she was always optimistic that we could all be better.
Majoring in elementary education, Vander Ploeg soon discovered a love for teaching, something she could express from the sidelines of the court, coaching a club team right here in Flagstaff.
We're a spunky bunch, but I love coaching them. They make it enjoying and fun to come to practice.
And for her athletes?
It's a privilege. She knows what she's doing. She helps us in every way she can.
We all really look up to her since she's such a good player.
So you're a Big Sky MVP, All-American. You go to school full-time at NAU, you're even a teacher. Why come back and help this club team?
I love volleyball. I can't not do it. I think I just realized that volleyball is my life, and I think it's going to be my life forever, and I'm really thankful for that. I don't know, when they have a smile on their face, it puts a smile on my face too.
Still, Vander Ploeg's time at NAU and in the Flagstaff community is quickly running out.
When did you know that your time here at NAU was going to end, your career in volleyball at NAU was going to end?
That last game,
The last game?
against USD, I think just being in the locker room when it was all over, it was just surreal. And it was hard to be sad after the record-breaking season that we had. And the thing that still always just gets me is I'm not playing with my teammates and I'm not playing with my friends, and it's just a whole different thing when you don't have to wake up at 6 a.m. during spring and do the weights and go to practice. I think that's really when it hit me, was second semester, that very first day when I didn't have to wake up at 5 a.m. to go to weights in the morning.
In December, Vander Ploeg competed in her last game as a Lumberjack, facing the University of San Diego in the NCAA volleyball tournament, the team's first appearance in 16 years. Now, the fire that drives Vander Ploeg is her will to win on an international stage.
It is very cool that they do have semi-professional, professional leagues over there, because it's something that we don't experience in the States, and I'm really looking forward to being able to play in front of a crowd and to represent a certain area of Europe. I think it'll kind of be like college volleyball again, but harder and more intense, and it actually is my job now rather than being a student athlete. So I'm really looking forward to only focusing on volleyball when I'm over there.
So once you're all said and done playing overseas, what's the next step after that?
I hope I can return to Colorado, and I would love to be a second grade teacher if I can. I also know that I'll probably coach a club team or a high school team or even just the team at the elementary school to just still be around volleyball because I know even when I'm done overseas, I'm not going to be completely done with it.
What drove you to say that you want to be a second grade teacher?
There's just something about second graders. I think they're fun to work with, and working with kindergartners and first grade, you're still teaching them a lot of stuff like tying their shoes and stuff like that. And then fourth and fifth graders, I don't know if they'll laugh at my jokes. So I think second grade is just a really good grade to be able to mold kids and to like make a difference in their lives.
What's the one phrase that you could say about volleyball? And
one phrase.
One phrase.
It's a life changer in the best way possible.
The former MVP will be playing for the Arizona Sizzle of the USA Premier Volleyball League, where she will play in a tournament in Orlando, Florida at the end of May, which she hopes will lead to signing a contract overseas. We will be back with our final thoughts. Stay with us.